Namaskar, Sat Sri Akal, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, this part of the world. Very nice to be with you today. Today is a Sunday, of course, the May the May the 12th. It's a very auspicious day, as all days are. But today is Mother's Day. So we are our meeting, our celebration, our, our session today is really focused on celebrating the light of Mother within us. God as Mother. That is a part that we'll be talking about today. God as Father, God as Son, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. We talk about that. God as Father, as Son, as Holy Spirit. But also God as Mother. In India, we know that quite a bit. Also, it's known in the Western culture also. God as Mother, as in the West as Mother Mary, and in the East as Kuan Yin, and in India, of course, we have a different manifestation of God as Mother, as Saraswati Ji, Lakshmi Ji, Parvati Ji, Durga Ma, Kali Ma, etc., etc. So today we are looking at the picture of God as Mother in us and how we become more aware of it. I think we are aware of it, but more aware of it, then becoming more aware at how we become that. I mean, that's the point, that sometimes we kind of worship God and asking for Divine Mother, things that we need or this and that. And that is all right, it's devotional. But I think this part that I'll be sharing with you today, how we become God as Divine Mother. And we kind of, it's like it's another aspect of what I have learned from the Summit Lighthouse teaching on Ascended Masters. So looking forward to sharing with you at that point. But first thing first, let's have an invocation. Jay, can we have the picture of Guru Ma that I've sent you on the screen? Then we can play an audio invocation, please.
Mighty archangels, beloved Saint Germain, beloved hosts of the Lord, Elohim of God and mighty archangels, we call upon the legions of archangels Zadkiel, beloved mighty Arcturus and holy Victory. We call for Arcturus and Victory and beloved Zadkiel and holy Amethyst. Blaze the light through, blaze the light through, blaze the light through, beloved Kuan Yin, beloved legions of freedom worldwide, legions of Omritas, angels of the violet flame, come forth now and endow every heart upon earth with the fervor of the fire of freedom, the affirmation of being where I am that I am, the mighty presence of God with each soul of light. Oh, unlock the fiery destiny of all souls. Let them find the homeward way. Let them find the God presence with them always, for guidance and protection in the liberation of their peoples and nations, in solving every problem great and small. O light of transmutation, come forth now in our worlds for the transmuting of the cause and core of all personal problems and records, causes of disease and limitation in our lives. We call to the great central sun. We call to the Lord God Almighty, in the name of Jesus Christ, in the name of Saint Germain. Send forth legions of freedom for the victory of the spirit of liberty on earth and in every nation, for the victory of liberty in the economy, in the governments, and all who represent the people worldwide. We call it forth now from the Immaculate Heart of Mary, in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and the Mother. Amen.
Well, she talked about the Immaculate Heart of Mary towards the very end. We'll be talking about that, the Immaculate Heart of Mary. What does it mean, and how, what does it mean, first of all, and how we can hold that immaculate concept, that is scientific, spiritually and scientific concept, something can say thought form, something like that, meditational thing, that is kind of was known by saints in the previous golden ages. And people still know that, it's like, but sometimes we know it ignorantly, and we still apply that, negatively, positively, but it does work both ways, We'll talk about that, the meaning of immaculate concept. That's the focus of today's presentation, that also. So I like to wait few more minutes as more of you are joining us. But let's have something. In the meantime, Jake, uh, can have a, since we are celebrating the mothers, this is month of May, which is we call it Mother Mary's, but also Mother's Days today. I think we are celebrating all over the world. So it's paying homage to Mother. So I think we want to sing a little bhajan or song, Om Mata. I think it's in the voice of Guru Ma, Elizabeth K. Prophet herself, and another male voice with her, So can we have that picture on the screen also of Fine Mother J? Then we can play that for a few minutes. Yeah, that's the one.
Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma Om Mata Shri Mata Om Shri Mata Durga Ma
I'd like to welcome all of you who have joined on behalf of the Chananda Culture Society. On correction, today is May 12th. I said May 14th. I don't know. I was thinking.
Sir, May 14, not May 12.
I May 14th?
Yeah.
Somebody said May 12th on my. I'm correcting myself. I thought maybe, okay, May 14th. That's what I said, May 14th, but someone sent a message on the chat room. Okay, welcome all of you on behalf of the Chananda Culture Society. I'd like to welcome Tani ji, Satija ji, Lavina ji, Rene ji, Mohini ji, Suchita ji, JP Saab, Rita Lamba ji, Pawan ji, and Pooja ji. As we are moving forward in our celebration of divine, this is a Mother's Day, by the way. So our presentation today, part of it, half of it is really on Mother's Day, and the other half I have focused on the how to become the ruby, manifest the ruby qualities through the heart of Mother Mary, of course, but the immaculate concept, that is really the point. What is the meaning of immaculate concept? That's the other half. So I'd like to balance it out with the time that we have, so we have some time for the question and answers also as well. So, Jay, can we have that presentation, please, the God as Mother? So then we can think that will set us the little bit more understanding of what we have learned about from the Sunday Master's teachings. There are so many new things that I speak for myself as well. I knew very little, when I was growing up in my old, as a Sikh family, but I was devoted to, finding more things like as of you, all of you are also, so we are to, like those questions come as a purpose of life, and, who am I and why I'm created, and God created me, where is God, and how can I find God, and all those kind of things, So when I found the Sunday Master's teaching, as you are finding also, together, we are finding out together, many answers have been given before they were called as mystery or mystical questions or mystical things, So I would ask the question to my so-called teachers, or my friends. So आंसर जब मुझे मिलता था वो ये था, ये भगवान की कुदरत है, मैं नहीं पता है, भगवान की माया है, भगवान जी बताएंगे, हमें नहीं पता है. So now those answers are being given by the grace of God, by the ascended masters, and a lot of these answers, if you you think, then how can you find the answer? You can online, just go to Google, and you can put the word TSL, T like Thomas, S like Samuel, and L like Larrington. TSL, one word, and then encyclopedia, like encyclopedia. And then when you get that, put in the search column anything that you want to know, karma, incarnation, Sunday Master, or name of Sunday Master, so we have, or a lot of things. And you will, as you begin that, search, you will lead to other things, and okay, I want to know about that too. I mean, and that's how it is, I think then you begin to find all the answers. There are links connected to that, all your questions, and that's how you find the answer. Okay. Coming back to the question of Divine Mother. Divine Mother, I'm going to read that each bullet, and then I'm going to, wherever I think there is a need to elaborate, I will explain. I will expand on that. But you can write your questions down at the end. I'll give you something like, I'll try to give you half an hour or 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever. So you can have your question at that time. Ask in chat room, or you can raise your hand, and however you want to do that. So first bullet, Divine Mother or Universal Mother or Cosmic Virgin are alternate terms for the feminine polarity of the Godhead, the manifestation of God as Mother, or we call it Omega. Sunday Master's teaching, we call it Alpha and Omega. These are Greek or Latin words, for Alpha, Alpha, as you know that, Alpha and Omega. So these are the words. Alpha and Omega are the name of Father, Mother, God, spiritual Father, Mother, God, for our part of the universe. Please know that there are many, many universes. There may be in other universes, there may be different names for their universes. Talking about our universe, which have our Earth and solar system and part of that. So that's what that we are talking about. So let's go on. Next one, number 2. Matter is the feminine polarity of spirit, and the term is used interchangeably with mater, M-A-T-E-R, mater, which is a Latin word meaning mother. So sometimes people think of matter, our bodies, by the way, matter. Everything around is a home that we see, the earth is a matter. Sometimes we think matter, you can look at it as a diya, as a earthy. दिवाली के दिन हम लोग मनाते हैं ना, दिवाली तो मिट्टी का जो दिया होता है ना, so our body can be, or you can say that is a matter. उसके अंदर जो बत्ती होती है, बाती, that is a spirit. So when the light is there in the earthly diya, then it's called burning. It looks very beautiful. Light is extinguished, and diya is just a matter. It's left like this. So in order to have the fullness of the glow, and you need a matter bowl, of course, we need a matter, but we need a spirit also put in a matter bowl. Matter bowl is called the mother. Matter came from that, and mother, you can look at the word matter, and mother came from that, and the spirit, God as father. You can look at Shiva as a Parvati. Shiva and Parvati. Shiva is a spiritual part. Parvati, although we know Parvati as she looks like as a spiritual being, but Parvati in essence is the counterpart of Shiva, half and half, Ardhangini bolte hain isko. So we also have the same kind of configuration in ourselves. Of Shiva we are, of Parvati we are. And that is a balance. I'm sharing with you that way. That's where Sunday Master teaching is. So we are half Brahma and half Saraswati, half male, half female. And that is part. Sometimes we look at Shiva and Parvati over there. Akash mein baithe hue hain. That is all right, but that's only our human configuration, human perception. But we apply that to ourselves, and that is the biggest boon, biggest blessing that the Sunday Master teaching have given us. Whatever you see in the Sunday Master, learn in Sunday Master teaching, you apply to yourself. Ascended masters are our gurus, our teacher, but they are showing what we can do, you can do too. And that is something that is very exciting. Okay, number 3 bullet. In this context, the entire material cosmos becomes the womb of creation into which spirit projects the energies of life. Matter then is the womb of cosmic virgin, who as the other half of the divine whole also exists in spirit as the spiritual polarity of God. And that is a whole big mouth of lot of things that is saying that matter, the womb of the mother also contains the spirit. It's in itself. Apply that to yourself. Apply that to myself. Apply that to every human being. As a threefold flame, I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Threefold flame is there, which knowledge was not given to mankind before. People knew only that we have a light of God, प्रकाश या ज्योत बोलते हैं. वहीं तक था ये. आगे नहीं था कि इसका जो ज्योत है उसके 3 रूप हैं. उनको ब्रह्मा विष्णु और शिवा के नाम से भी जानते हैं. उनके नीचे एक बेस है जिसको माँ बोलते हैं. वो माँ इज अ मैटर बॉल हमारे अंदर है. So we have all the 4 aspects of God. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva as a threefold flame, and the mother is a bowl, and that is another way to explain the womb of the cosmic mother, womb of the womb, So that is everything is inside of us. If we know that, we apply that, we magnify that, and that is the part, if I may say that, the part of wholeness, returning to the wholeness. The word wholeness comes from the healing. Spiritual healing. We look for the healing outside. Oh, that kind of healing. मन में शांति नहीं है, ये प्रॉब्लम है रिलेशनशिप में, ये बीमारी है, ये पैसे की प्रॉब्लम है, ये. But we look at the, उसको कैसे बोलते हैं? We look at the effect, not at the causes. Cause and effect होता है ना. If you go to the jud, जिसको बोलते हैं cause, which is I'm sharing with you, is that if you know the causes जो हैं ये यहाँ से हैं, अगर we can go to the causes, जो jud, due to the roots of it, problem, which is a problem are created because we do not know that. We are looking at only outside, trying to solve them without really trying to, because we did not know that. I'm sharing it with you as one of yourself. We are learning all students of the masters together in this journey together, that a lot of things were not known to us because this knowledge was not given, because mankind was, not ready for that. Now we are entering into the golden age era, golden age consciousness, golden age understanding, little by little. So I know it's you might be thinking it's too much to grasp, too much to believe, too much to understand. Yes, I know that, but God will not give us more than what we can comprehend. I can tell you that. What we can, once we begin to comprehend, we begin to understand, then we begin to apply, then our life becomes to wholeness. Wholeness means wholeness in health, harmony, and the healing and everything else that begins with the letter H. Anyway, continuing with the next one. Ascended masters have recognized Alpha and Omega as the highest representatives of the Father Mother God, and often refer to Alpha as Father and Omega as Mother. I said that before. Alpha and Omega for our part of the universe. Next one. Those who assume the feminine polarity of consciousness after the ascension are known as Ascended Lady Master. So we know the Ascended Masters, we call them the men. All those we are men, we become Ascended Master as a human after we achieve moksha. But who are the ladies? They become Ascended Lady Masters. That's, So think of yourself, project yourself into the future as God and Goddesses. अब आप कहेंगे God and Goddesses में और Ladies Ascended Master में क्या फर्क है? Good question. So Ascended Master is the first step. When you become moksha, when you achieve moksha, you become free from the karma, ascension जिसको बोलते हैं. So then we become a Sunday master or lady a Sunday master. When we, so even then, the journey is not over. Next part of the journey begins to getting of more what? More of light, more of attainment. So life is continuum. It is continuous. Always eternity, till infinity. It goes on forever. Goes on forever to do what? To gather more light. God is the meaning of God. God is geometry of divinity. So you can apply that at your level, geometry of divinity within yourself. Here is at the level of the microcosm, which is you. It's a geometry inside, geometry inside of expanding continuously forever. Infinite, infinite. There's no, how do you measure infinity? It's a good question. So, as we expand the light, it becomes, and when you become a Sunday master, it becomes God and goddesses. Then after God and goddesses, they still grow on to become something like, you can say, cosmic beings, which are higher level. After cosmic beings, I think there are more levels that I do not know of. It goes on and on and somebody becomes in charge of a solar system. Somebody becomes in charge of a galaxy. Somebody becomes in charge of planet. Planet is beginning of that, but you master or God gives you responsibility to help others. It's called seva, service. Help others, other evolutions, to help them come what you have learned. So that is the journey. I'm talking about the wholeness. I'm talking about the healing begins. This is the true meaning of healing. I keep saying that. I'll keep saying that, because we do not know that. We think healing is only going to this person and that person and doing, this and that just I don't know. That's another topic for another day. But I think this is a big healing, and that begins within. Physician, heal thyself first. That is what we're talking about. Okay, continuing. Together with feminine polarity, femininely polarized beings in the octaves of light, they focus the flame of Divine Mother on behalf of evolutions of mankind, evolving in many systems outward. We are talking about the alpha and omega, male and female. I'm going to read that again. Together with all feminine or femininely polarized beings in the octaves of light, they focus the flame of Divine Mother on behalf of the evolutions of mankind, evolving in many systems of world. This is the God as Mother we are talking about. However, being androgynous, all of the heavenly hosts focus any of the masculine or feminine attributes of the Godhead at will, for they have entered the spheres of the divine wholeness. What is the meaning of this? This says a lot. That means that androgynous means Shiva is Parvati, Parvati is Shiva. It does not matter. Shiva is Durga, Durga is Shiva. Shiva is Kali, Kali is Shiva. Brahma is Saraswati, Saraswati is Brahma. Like that. So it does not matter that way. And I'm going to explain that in a minute, as we go to the next slide. So sometimes we think only of the feminine or male part only. We don't pay attention to their counterpart as a female or as a feminine. And that is what they're saying here. They're whole. Shiva is Parvati again. And when you're praying to Shiva, we are praying to also Parvati and Lakshmi. Also to Durga and Kali, their counterpart, because that is the whole point. So in our consciousness, we have to think like that. As we become whole, as we become one with our understanding of God as whole, that's the point. If we think God is only Shiva, because in our thinking is like that, then we perceive only that one. So when we become that, God as Shiva and Parvati, we become our thinking becomes complete 360 degrees. Then we can perceive that understanding as as Shiva is a 360 degrees also, as we thinking. So here comes the picture of the threefold flame. Remember the threefold flame, you know that this is in our heart. It's about 1/16th of an inch connected with our I am presence. Chart of the I am presence I'll be talking about in that next slide, when you go there in the other part of the presentation. This is the threefold flame that is, this knowledge is not given. लोगों को बताया नहीं गया क्योंकि लोग, we are not ready for it. A Sunday master cannot, knowledge हमें नहीं दे सकते हैं जब तक लोग उस चीज के लिए रेडी ना हो. ये भी चीज एक नई है कि जो संडे मास्टर जो उनके भी लॉज हैं, भगवान के भी, देवी देवता के भी लॉज हैं. हमें ऐसा नहीं बताया गया था कि हम सोचते थे भगवान से जो मांगेगा वो मिलेगा. हाँ मिलेगा, भगवान से जो मांगते हैं वो मिलेगा, लेकिन उसका भी लॉ है. उसके पीछे लॉ क्या है? आप सोचेंगे व्हाट इज द लॉ बिहाइंड इट? गॉड विल गिव यू what you ask from God as long as it is under the will of God. ये लॉ है भाई. ऐसे हम लोगों को बता गया जो भगवान से आप जो भी मांगे वो मिल जाएगा. लेकिन वो लॉ अगर उस लॉ के अंदर होता है ना, अंदर विल ऑफ गॉड जिसको बोलते हैं, then you qualify for it. Otherwise, that when you become qualified for that will of God, then it comes to you. Otherwise, it will not come to you at the very moment. ये चीजें जो है ना, ये मान्यूट हैं, इनको क्या बोलते हैं, सूक्ष्मता से देखा जाए ना तब ये समझ में आती है. तो हम लोग तो पढ़ाया नहीं गया ना ऐसा, तो हमें we just know what we were told. So as we walk on the ascended master journey of self evolution, evolving on the path of self evolution or evolutionary path, these things become clear little by little. So this is a threefold flame. इसको हम लोग जोत में बताया गया. इसके तीन पार्ट है, 3 part right flame इसको बोलते हैं. जो ब्लू कलर है उसको बोलते हैं दिस इज कलर ऑफ पावर. इसको बोलते हैं कलर ऑफ ब्रह्मा जी, पावर. ब्रह्मा जी इज क्रिएटर. दूसरी जो है बीच वाला येलो पार्ट है, यह पावर, कलर ऑफ विजडम, ज्ञान. ये कलर है विष्णु जी का. ये भी हमारे अंदर है, वो भी हमारे अंदर है, पहले वाला भी हमारे अंदर है. तीसरा कलर है पिंक जो है, ये है प्यार का कलर, डिवाइन लव, डिवाइन विजडम, डिवाइन पावर. ये ह्यूमन लेवल की बात मैं नहीं कर रहा हूँ. आप कहेंगे डिवाइन और ह्यूमन में क्या फर्क है? वही फर्क है जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, माई विल God's will, my way highway, kind of thing. It's not my way highway. It's not my wisdom. जो भी है वो ज्ञान है, मेरा ज्ञान है, वो नहीं है. ये भगवान का ज्ञान जो है ना, that is different than the human wisdom. और मेरा प्यार जो है ना, ये इसमें नफरत है, इसमें गुस्सा भी है, इसमें ये भी है, वो भी है. डिवाइन लव में ये चीजें नहीं है. इसको कंपैशन बोलते हैं, इसको रूबी लव भी बोलते हैं, जो हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं. तो डिवाइन कलर है, डिवाइन ब्लू, डिवाइन येलो और डिवाइन पिंक कलर है. एंड इसके नीचे जो व्हाइट है ना, व्हाइट वो है माँ, मदर का. वो तो ये डिवाइन जो माँ का जो कलर है ना, ये हमारे रूट चक्र में है. ये तीनों के तीनों जो है रूट चक्र से उदय होके हमारे हार्ट के अंदर विराजमान है. ये तीनों कलर दे आर कनेक्टेड विद आवर सोर्स, विद अल्फा एंड ओमेगा तक जाते हैं. ये ऑल वे डाउन कनेक्टेड. हमारा हार्ट बीट करता है बिल्कुल बिकॉज ऑफ देयर प्रेजेंस. ये हमारा है. अब हम मेन पॉइंट पे आते हैं. तो देखिए फादर का लिखा हुआ है, ब्लू कलर फादर को रिप्रेजेंट करता है, गॉड एज फादर. येलो कलर रिप्रेजेंट करता है गॉड एज सन, पुत्र, जैसे हमने बताया विष्णु जी को रिप्रेजेंट करता है. पिंक कलर रिप्रेजेंट करता है गॉड एज होली स्पिरिट. और व्हाइट कलर लाइट ऑफ द मदर, व्हाइट लाइट जो है. अब इनको जो आज वी आर सेलिब्रेटिंग गॉड एज मदर. देखिए ना, जो सरस्वती जी हैं वो रिप्रेजेंट करती हैं ब्लू कलर को. आपने ये भी नोट करना है आज कि ब्रह्मा जी के साथ उनके जो काउंटर पार्ट हैं वो हैं काउंटर अदर हाफ उसको बोलते हैं, वो हैं, वो उनको रिप्रेजेंट करती हैं ब्लू कलर. जो विष्णु जी के काउंटर पार्ट हैं वो हैं लक्ष्मी जी, वो रिप्रेजेंट करती हैं येलो कलर को. जो ऑफ कोर्स जो तीसरा है जो पिंक कलर जो है शिव जी के हैं, ये दुर्गा हैं, काली माँ हैं, सरस्वती आई मीन पार्वती जी हैं. दैट इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय दिस पिंक कलर ऑफ द प्लूम, थ्री-फोल्ड फ्लेम. तो ये होलनेस ये है. ये ना अगर हम अब आप कहेंगे हाँ यहाँ तक तो ठीक है, आगे हम लोग इसको अप्लाई कैसे करें? इसको कैसे यूज करेंगे? प्लीज विजुअलाइज द थ्री-फोल्ड फ्लेम in your heart. We can find the more information about the threefold flame in the TSL encyclopedia. You can find more information. इसका size कैसे बढ़ा सकते हैं? Size is 1/16 of an inch, but we have visualization. Before visualization, after visualization, we have some decrees that we have given. I think if you have a decree book, there's a decree 20.03. हम लोगों ने किया वो decree, but if you do not have a decree book, please call Poonam. We'll be happy to send you the decree book or that decree page. You know, you can do that, but no pain, no gain. You know, yeah. Unless you do decrees, it's a science of the spoken word है, मंत्राज की तरह ये भी है. तो ये अपने आप तो बढ़ेगा नहीं वो. You know, जब तक कोई भी काम है उसके लिए you have to do some work and you have to use some energy. And this is energy is as Sunday master teaching है, science of the spoken word. With devotion, with concentration, with visualization, it works. As the size will increase, your devotion to Divine Mother will increase. Also, you'll feel a difference in your total being gradually. So, थोड़ा सा ऊपर करेंगे, क्या बोलते हैं ये बस यहीं तक ही है. अच्छा, I like to welcome. I think we have लवीना जी हैं और Inder Mohan ji, welcome. See, I want to make sure that I have not missed anyone else. Okay, all of you are on board. Let's continue with our. एक गाना है, एक song है, Mother Dear Mother. Now, it's also in the Summit Lighthouse. I think, Jay, can we display that song? God has Mother Dear Mother. उसकी wording है. Both, it's a beautiful song, and I think it's by Summit Lighthouse. I think it brings the light of devotion outside of us, you know. So if you can have that one.
Sir, which wordings?
ये नहीं है आपके पास song 101, Mother Dear Mother.
Sir, song तो है पर wordings नहीं है.
आपको song book है?
मैं देखता हूँ sir. Just give me 2 minutes.
Song 101 है, उसका
Okay,
number है.
okay, okay.
Yeah, so I think I sent you a wrong file, you know. So many include किया था, but anyway, that is a beautiful song. We want to sing that to Divine Mother. What happens when you sing a song? You know, when you sing a bhajan. You know, we have been told that decrease करने से ना, we increase the of course the light in us or power in us. But when you sing a bhajan or when you sing a song, we go deeper into our heart towards that particular master, particular Devi, particular deity, you know, and we are devotion. We go deeper into that, and then we can come back again, do the decrees that we were doing before. So it's like a recharging, you know. कभी-कभी ना decree करते-करते you feel tired, or you feel like, you know, मैं decree कर लिया आधा घंटा, 1 घंटा कर लिया, whatever. Then you want to take a break, and you can listen to bhajan for, you know, 10-15 minutes. We have a song book we have many songs. We have a bhajan also in the song book. Or you can do the Gayatri mantras or the Hindu songs that we have. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you. Thank you, Jay.
Mother to enter
That is a beautiful song. I shall be brave and surrounded by fear. You know, we all we all go through those cycles of fear and doubt. They kind of Rahu Ketu, I call them. Where there is fear, there is a doubt. Where there is a doubt, there is fear. Then you feel like, ab kya kare? Ab kya karu main? What should I do? So this song to Mother reminds us that Divine Mother I'm talking about. You know, you can go to any version of Fatima. You can call Mother Mary, or you can call Kuan Yin, you can call Lakshmi ji, Saraswati ji, or you know, Parvati ji, or any part of any version within you, not over there. Pray for a few minutes. You know, I said, help me. We have a decrease, by the way. We have a decrease overcome doubt and fear. And we all go through these cycles of testing, I call it. You know, so you know, this is something I would like to share with you, that all saints have gone before us. They have overcome. They have gone through this kind of testing of fear and doubt. And if you call it testing, then it has a different way to look at it. If you get afraid of that, kyun aate hain, ye, poor me, you know, that's sympathy. It's going to get into deeper level of sympathy. So I suggest that we have some decrees to Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael is also, you know, he has taken a vow. Anyone who will call to him, he will come, and he has some decrees. Archangel Michael, help me, help me, help me. Simple as that. 3 times, 9 times, as many times, whatever problem, Archangel Michael, I cannot help. I need your help in this situation, in this problem. And I have seen that, my testimony. You can ask anyone who is here, you know, and who you have not met. He is there always, just waiting for your call, waiting for your prayer, so to speak. So that is this part of the presentation. I think we're going to go to the next one. That is another 15 minutes that I want to talk about the focus, the PowerPoint presentation. That is, I think it's part 12 today. Jay, can we have that PowerPoint presentation? Yeah, that part 10. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit ahead of myself. So this is Mother Mary. I'd like to welcome Yasmin ji. Very nice to have you with us. We are continuing in the journey of the mastering the qualities of the ruby ray, part 10. So we have done, you know, I think the other 9 parts are also on the Facebook and also on the YouTube, by the way. So if you like to go over there, what we are doing is really we are trying to understand ये ruby ray क्या है? What is this ruby ray? ये कभी सुना होगा आपने या नहीं सुना होगा? अरे पिंक रे तो है प्यार की, ये रूबी रे क्या है, ये कहाँ से आ गई, क्या इसने हमें व्हाट इज टू लर्न अबाउट इट. मैं भी ऐसे सोचता था, ये मुझे भी रूबी रे के बारे में नहीं पता था. तो कैन यू गो टू नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज जय, जस्ट अ रिफ्रेशर, व्हाट इज रूबी रे. So here is something, you know, ये 3 bullet है. I think they'll kind of refresh our memories for all of us, you know. So we know about the pink color of love, which is gentle, है ना, soft or soothing, and it imparts kindness to all. You know, so you particularly with the ladies, you know, they like pink color. When the baby girl is born, you know, they put the pink balloons outside, you know, on the mailbox or in the house or door or something like that. They send, you know. So pink is a color associated with love, and particularly with the feminine part. You know, it's like it's a love, it's gentle, soothing. So we're talking about the mother, feminine part, divine mother, goddess. You know, they have love as a divine mother. So we are talking about that. But today we are looking at a little bit more deeper into the meaning of pink color. Next one. By comparison, ruby color is more concentrated than pink. Concentrated with what? Concentrated with pink, more pink. उसमें ना मेरे ख्याल में उसमें कुछ और डालते हैं, और क्या डालते हैं मैं वो बताता हूँ क्या डालते हैं उसमें और. And therefore it radiates the same qualities as pink color does, but with much more intensity. क्या डालते हैं उसमें? मेरे ख्याल में उसमें they put some more, make it ruby, some more violet, some more blue. Blue is discipline, and the violet जो है, that is much more transmutation. You put more of blue, discipline, self-discipline, not mushy mushy. Mushy mushy matlab, sympathy. It's not so sympathy. It's like understanding. Compassion is really more like a blue color of discipline. Compassion, you know, compassion is like this. Somebody is in the somebody has fallen into the well, and my friend, your friend, anyone's friend, has fallen into the well, and so when there is somebody loves someone, and without thinking so much, someone can jump into the well to save the other person, or in the river, you can say that. By the same token, the person doesn't know how to swim. Other person can jump, and he can be also carried away because so that is called sympathy. It's called, you can look at it that way, as a sympathy, as a love, but not balanced love. In the ruby color, the person has a compassion. He will think about how to throw a rope, or how to call someone who knows how to swim, or just make sure that person gets out, from the river or from the well. That is called more power, more thinking, power, discipline, and more thinking, waiting rather than reacting on the instant. And having something to pause and think, which is a color of the violet. Violet color that comes as a more mercy. So violet color has so many other qualities, but violet color is the color of transmutation of anxiety. Violet color is a color of trouble, of healing. Is all those kind of things. Third bullet, the ruby ray helps us to feel and discern the difference between real and unreal. This is a very important part. Real and unreal energies first of all, within us, and then outside of us, and does accelerate our spiritual progress. Does accelerate our spiritual progress. So, मैं एक एग्जाम्पल देता हूँ आपको मैं. Real, आप कहेंगे everything is real outside. नहीं है. Maya है outside, is Maya. Maya, you know the word Maya. Maya, it seems real. रिश्ते नाते जो है ना, ये attachment जो है ना, they are called attachment. गौतम बुद्ध जी ने यही कहा था. All pain and suffering come from the attachment to the unreal things. Attachment to the real things does not cause you suffering. So what is the difference? How do you know that unreal है, ये रिश्ता या real है? This is what is the borderline? What is the point of separation? And ruby ray will help you to see that, help you to feel that, help you to draw boundaries, help you to know about yourself first and then the other person. You see in other person good things, not bad things. Why they behave like that? You don't say, well, why is behaving like this? Why she's behaving like that? I didn't mean, it doesn't compare people with yourself and other people. I am this and he's that, and I am this and she's that. And it's not like that. It doesn't compare. It sees, because you are becoming more purer. So you see the things as more purer side. What you have is what you see. If you are broken, we see the things outside broken. If you are in pain, if you are in trouble, if you are human relative love, कभी प्यार है, कभी गुस्सा है, कभी you see other person also, कभी प्यार है, कभी गुस्सा है. So this is a very, very keen subject. It has been done by, we're going to talk about Mother Mary today. Oh, Mother Mary does that. Okay, Jay. Next slide. I think I want to show a little bit about the picture of the chart of the I am present. The 3-4 flame, ये वाली chart. So we saw the 3-4 flame in other picture alone. Here you see on the left side on the screen 3 people, but we will not look at the top picture. We will not look at the middle picture with 4 hands, which is Vishnu ji. We look at the bottom picture. Bottom picture जो है ना, दोनों पिक्चरों में bottom picture जो है, that is you. Inside you cannot see that inside the heart. आदमी के नीचे जो खड़ा है, औरत है, आदमी है, उसके हार्ट के अंदर एक 3-4 flame है. वो 3-4 flame का connection जो धागा है ना, the thread of contact, that is going from the heart of the middle person to the heart of the top person. So the heart of the top person goes to the heart of Alpha and Omega in the universe, where it's called Great Central Sun. So you are connected to the 3-4 flame is connected to the very heart of our Father, Mother, God, Alpha and Omega. मैं ये कहना चाह रहा हूँ. And that is how important you are. That's how the heart beats. That's where the 3/4 flame is. That's where Parvati ji, and I mentioned about Lakshmi ji, and I mentioned about Saraswati ji, and their counterparts male are there in our. इतने important हैं आप और इतने आपके पास पड़ा हुआ है इसको use करने के लिए. But nobody told us. Nobody told me. How can you know? How can you use it if you do not know that? Now we know that. Now we are going to the next thing. That is Mother Mary का जो है. Let's go to Mother Mary's chart. I think that is more. I think Immaculate Heart of Mother Mary. Yeah, Immaculate Heart of Mother Mary. We're going to talk about that. What is the Immaculate concept, or what is the Immaculate Heart? Immaculate Heart के पीछे Immaculate concept है that we can apply. We can have the Immaculate Heart by applying Immaculate concept. दोबारा बोलूं मैं? We can also have the Immaculate Heart of Mary, Mother Mary, by using understanding this Immaculate concept. है क्या? ये है क्या? What is this? Not so difficult, because it's like going to a class, college में, और हमें कोई पता नहीं कि यार टीचर जी आज क्या पढ़ाएंगे. Immaculate concept के बारे में बताना चाहते हैं. Let's see what is Immaculate concept. It is the first bullet. It is a pure concept or image of the soul held in the mind of. It is the pure concept or image of the soul. When we were created, we were in the mind of God, that was already imprinted in the mind of God as हमारे माँ बाप के मन में था, ये मेरा पुत्र है, ये मेरी पुत्री, ये जो सोल जो है, जो जिस रूप में भी जाएगी पृथ्वी लोक के ऊपर, ये इसका वरदान है, ये इसके ऊपर स्टैंप लगी हुई है प्योरिटी की. इमैकुलेट कॉन्सेप्ट जो भी चाहेगी प्योरिटी के रास्ते में उसको मिलेगा. That's what it can get whatever it wants, the soul wants. Number 2, the Immaculate concept is any pure thought held by one part of life for and on behalf of another part of life, and it is the essential ingredient to every alchemical experiment without which it will not succeed. वो sentences हैं इस big bullet के अंदर, and let me read that and explain that a little bit more. The Immaculate concept is any pure thought. आपके अंदर जो भी pure thought है right now, or in the past, or in the future, any pure thought held by one part of life. What is meaning by one part of life? मैं किसी के बारे में, अपने बारे में भी और किसी के बारे में भी, किसी के बारे में एग्जांपल लेता हूँ. I think about someone, और अपने बारे में सोचता हूँ मेरी कोई बुरी आदत है. Suppose any habit. I'm a short-tempered, So I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of that short-temperedness. और मेरे अंदर कोई भी बुरी आदत है, ये किसी और के अंदर बुरी आदत है. I want that person to get rid of that. So you can hold that, catch that thing that you want to get rid of. That's the first part. On behalf of another part of life, and it is essential ingredient to every alchemical experiment without which it will not succeed. So catching is really getting rid is a pure thought, because you are able to catch an impurity in your mind that you want to put into alchemical experiment. We are all alchemical scientists in our laboratory. This is laboratory body की बात कर रहे हैं. Third point, the ability to hold the image of perfect pattern to be precipitated, to see the vision of project complete, to draw a mental picture, to retain it, and to fill it with light and love and joy. बहुत कुछ कहा गया है, मैं आपको बताता हूँ क्या. मैंने पकड़ लिया ये मेरे अंदर बुराई है, जो शॉर्ट टेम्पर्डनेस या एनीथिंग एल्स. मैं इसको देखना चाहता हूँ कि मेरे अंदर ये नहीं है. I want to see it perfect, calm. किसी के अंदर भी है, any person. You want to see that person or yourself as being healed, being whole, getting rid of that, being healed of that. तो बीमारी है, फिजिकल बीमारी भी हो सकती है, मेंटल बीमारी भी हो सकती है, स्पिरिचुअल बीमारी भी हो सकती है. If that can be done by God's will, ये कह रहा हूँ, if that is allowed by God's will, it can be healed. to draw a mental picture. Mental picture perfection chali gayi hai. Hold that picture over that thought form, and to retain it, fill it with light, fill it with violet light, with light the way you want to see that perpetually, and then fill it with love and joy. So see yourself with filling with love and joy instead of irritation, instead of anger, instead of whatever in yourself or in any other person. So these are, I think you can break that thing. That is step number 2. Third one. These are keys to the science and Mother Mary and Saint Germain teach. Where you can find this more information. There is a book on, I think, 9 Steps of Alchemy by Saint Germain. You can order that book. But also, I suggest you go back to the TSL Encyclopedia, and I think you can put the word Immaculate Concept. And just word Immaculate Concept, and how to, or Saint Germain, 9 Steps of Alchemy of Saint Germain, or Saint Germain. Or you can call me, and I'll be happy to give you the name of the book, that you can order from Amazon, that Saint Germain has actually written on it. Next page, please. Jay. Okay. Continuing. Our individualized presence of God in us. That's why I showed you the chart of the individualized presence of God in us. Is the supreme practitioner of the science of Immaculate Concept in. Because we are connected with the threefold flame with God's self, we are not human beings, ladies and gentlemen. We are God beings. We can say God-free beings, if you want to say that. When we become God-free beings, then this experiment works perfectly. Since we are not God-free beings, we are working on it. We can work on it with this step-by-step process of doing the purifying ourselves, knowing that God in us, threefold flame is in us, is the doer, and we try to discipline ourselves and do this kind of process by doing the bhajans, by doing the decrees, by doing the invoking the presence of Divine Mother. Mother Mary, help me. Mother Mary, I give you a mantra that you may want to write it down. You can, when you work on this experiment, it goes like this. In the Immaculate Heart of Mary, I trust. Again. In the Immaculate Heart of Mary, I trust. You can chant it many times. In the Immaculate Heart of Mary, I trust. In the Immaculate Heart of Mary, I trust. In the Immaculate Heart of Mary, I trust. By chanting like this, you are inviting Mother Mary to help you to trust, so she can overshadow you. Mother Mary will overshadow you. You are allowing Mother Mary to overshadow you, to teach you this science. In the Immaculate Heart of Mother Mary, I trust. Next bullet. No matter how far we might wander from our individual sense of divine presence, our higher self beholds in us the image of reality in which we were created. What it means is that we might forget that, and we have to remind ourselves, I am that I am, for Om, chanting it Om. Our thoughts go away, bring it back by chanting, I am that I am, Om, I am that I am, Om, I am that I am, Om. 5 minutes, for a few minutes. I gave you the meditation on the crown chakra, we are doing this month, you can do that meditation. There's a meditation on gave you on Sumedha, you can do that meditation, come back to your heart again, that we can do that. So that is how it works, I think that's what it says, the second bullet. Third bullet, the science of the Immaculate Concept is practiced by every angel in heaven. Aapko pata tha? I didn't know that. It is that law that is written in our inward part. So we know that it is written in our inward part. We just have to remind ourselves as we read a book long time ago, we forgot about it. But when we begin to read that old book again, it starts coming back into our memory. I'm going to read it again. The science of Immaculate Concept is practiced by every angel in heaven. It is that law that is written in our individual parts, yet dim in the memory of our outer mind. So that's how it is. We know that, but we have forgotten about it. Last one, it is based on the visualization of a perfect idea that then becomes a magnet that attracts the creative energies of the Holy Spirit to our being to fulfill the pattern held in them. ये कहना इसमें ये है, when our like attracts like, that's what it says, that our heart is a magnet. Did you know that? I didn't know that before. Three-four flame is like a magnet. It emits the light like a magnet does. It heals people, it attracts light like itself, So it attracts the creative energies of the God and everyone. That's how also your aura can heal your aura can heal other people, when you go in their company, or likewise other people who have 3-4 flame, lot of light in their aura, they heal. Jesus, wherever he went, his aura, he healed so many people, because he has so much light. मेरे कहने का मतलब ये है कि हम लोग always look at Jesus or master and that master. What they have done, we can do that too. Nobody tells us that part. हमें कहा गया उनकी पूजा करो तो वो ठीक कर देंगे आपको. मैं कह रहा हूँ पूजा करो उनकी ठीक है, लेकिन you can do that too. The greatest gift you can give to a master, to guru, is to become what he has been. ये आपको कोई नहीं बताएगा, because they by sharing that knowledge, some of the gurus that think like that, they lose their membership or congregation, So a true guru will tell you that, and the masters are the true gurus. They tell you whatever one has done, one Sunday master has done, you can do that too, even more than that. How you can do more than that? I used to think that, how can I do more than Jesus? How I can do more than any other master, my guru? The teaching is this, that Jesus said that he will add his momentum of light to your momentum, which is more than his momentum alone. This is how more than you can become a greater thing, that you can do greater things than Jesus did or any master did, because he will add his momentum of light to your momentum, and you can do greater things. And that is a true guru. But you can say it becomes that, because you are who? You are God in the making. God Prichela. God, then you become a Sunday master tomorrow. Then you serve others. Now we are learning. If so, master do not hold anything back from us. They want us to really, whatever they have become, they want us to give. But it's up to us to raise our vibration, to raise our consciousness, to really, how do you raise when we raise our consciousness, what happens? Our chakras become more bigger. They become more, they get cleaner, they get bigger. And the more bigger they can become, the more light that can hold. And the more light that can hold, the more light goes into your bodies. We have 4 bodies, 4 lower bodies we call them. Each body has 2 chakras. So we have 7 chakras. We have 4 lower bodies. Which 4 lower bodies? Etheric, mental, emotional, and physical. We have 7 chakras. So how do 7 chakras fit into 4 bodies? Etheric body takes only 1 chakra, which is the heart chakra. Rest of the 3 bodies, they take 2 chakras. Each chakra has a pair. The crown chakra है ना, इसका सबसे ऊपर वाले का पेड़ है सबसे नीचे वाला. नंबर 2 ऊपर से ये थर्ड आई है, इसका पेड़ है नीचे से नंबर 2. तीसरा जो है ये थ्रोट चक्रा है, इसका जो पेड़ है वो नीचे से नंबर 3 है. तो ये चक्रा पेड़. So they fit into each of those corresponding 3 bodies. So when the chakras get more light, they go to in the bodies. जैसे मैं आपको example दी थी दिया और बाती की. So they are like, you can look at them chakras as a bati, और जो body जो है वो दिया है. So then they प्रकाशमान करते हैं bodies को. So your aura becomes bigger, much more shining aura. Did you know that Gautam Buddha की aura जो है that fills the whole planet? Because the same principle. So as our chakras hold more light, we glow with light. Some people can look at it, but that is not our job to get caught in that. और मेरे में कितने light है, मेरे में कितने light है, यहाँ पर. Because some people do that, they take pictures of their aura and they get egocentric and and then they deviate from the spiritual path. Master tells us we should not be paying attention to in this kind of things, outer phenomena जिसको बोलते हैं ना. this is God's light, and it takes attention from our main purpose of light of serving, glowing light, and paying attention to how this light is God's light and how it is serving His purpose. So I think that's what I wanted to say. I think this is I have a couple of announcements before I open up the platform to question. I think I want to have 4 announcements. May 16th coming up. May 16th, Tuesday, from 6 to 8 a.m. we have the slow boiler flame decrease, as you know that. So many of you have been joining. So you do not have to join for 2 hours. Please join for half an hour or more. I know you have to do things around, in the morning, whatever time is convenient for you. I think that will be. You'll find that those decrees are given by someone from Montana. Boiler flame decrease, particularly. Very slow pace. Don't need a degree book. She explains, the lady, Carla Healy. She explains those decrees very beautifully, meaning of them, and very slow pace. You'll feel very comfortable with that. Your day will go, your whole week will go very smoothly. If you do that. So next one is May 17. Lois is giving her presentation, the third part 3 of the किताब का नाम है The Odyssey of Your Soul. This is I think she has done the part 1 and part 2 already. This is the part 3, final one. And I think you'll love this part. We have question and answer. Please do mark it 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. in the evening. That is for one. Then May 21st, which is next Sunday. I would like to have more time for your question and answers. I do not know how much. I'm thinking maybe half the time. If there are more questions, I'll give you more time. But I'll give you as much time as you have. If you like to have, please put down your questions. Many of you have questions. I think there'll be a good time to ask. And then on May 28th, I will be going to America on May 24th. And May 28th, we'll have a different time. I think we have a time from 4 p.m. in India to 5:30 p.m. Right now we have a 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. So we change the time. Link will be the same. So we'll have we'll consecrate those decrees that we have done for the month of May, and from there, and also introduce a new decree matrix on May 28th. That is the theme. So those are the 4 announcements. I look forward to sharing with you these announcements again. So at this point, I'd like to Poonam, Jay, any questions anyone has? Let's open up the platform.
Yes, sir. Please raise your hand if anyone has question.
Anjay.
Okay, Tani ji. Tani ji, unmute कीजिए अपने आप को.
Hello, good morning everybody. Good morning, sir. Sir, I
Good
have a
morning.
question. ये आपने बताया ना decree for the threefold flame. So let's say if I want to do that decree, is there any proper procedure, or I can just, when I'm sitting and meditating, can I just do the decree? Or is there
very good
anything?
question. Yeah, I think, sir, if you have a decree book, 20.03 in the yellow section, that is
Yes,
the
sir.
decree expand threefold flame in me. It's always good to do some protection before that. Archangel
Yes, sir.
Michael protection 10.00. You can do that for 10 minutes or more actually. Then you can do any decree, but threefold flame ke liye na wo decree hai, and then you can say you can do some more decrees in the yellow section again. 20.0
Yes, sir.
20.00 is also decree for illumination. You can do that, more decrees. So if you're doing those decrees, maybe one day you can do like this. One session you can do like this. Just do the blue flame protection first of all, then give decrees to threefold flame, then give more
Ji.
decrees on this on the 20.00 section. As many illumination decrees you are prompted to do that. There are many decrees. I think there are. Don't go too far. Like there is 20.07, 20.09, 20.0. They're a little bit more advanced, but just do like 20.0,
Yes, sir.
20.01, 22, 02, 03, 04. Up to that 04 tak kariye aap. So, बाकी की decrees जो ना, they are a little bit more advanced. I think you want to just do up to that point. you will feel the difference in each word of the illumination coming to you through those.
Yes, sir.
The preamble of each of these decrees will be different. Master's name will be written, has been written differently. It has been. It's like a. What is a preamble? Preamble is like a, simply put, it's a masters or masters who have given that, who have written that, or have participated in allowing their name to be used. They are giving their light. When you give that decree and to the preamble, those masters are releasing their light through that decree.
So अंकल preamble संकल्प की तरह होता है ना, जैसे हम prayers के लिए बैठते तो पहले संकल्प लेते हैं कि इसी preamble is the same like संकल्प.
संकल्प को कैसे बोलने कि हम लोग प्रॉमिस.
अंकल जैसे जब हम मंत्र जाप करते हैं तो पहले हम संकल्प बोलते हैं या आचमन लेते हैं, and then we do the mantra, and then closing के लिए then we अर्पण करते हैं कि जल छोड़ के. So it's something like संकल्प, right?
हाँ जी, you can say that way बेटे. हाँ जी बोलिए.
नहीं आप बताइए प्लीज.
नहीं, एक तरीका मैं भी ये, किसी को चिट्ठी लिखते हैं ना, जैसे हम लोग डियर अंकल.
हाँ जी.
तो उनको संबोधित करते हैं, तो उनका इंटेंशन.
हाँ जी.
टेलीफोन किया तो उनके घंटी बजती है, तो मुझे कोई याद कर रहा है, तो फोन उठाते हैं, हेलो. So I think you are really putting them on the other side of क्या मुझे कोई कॉल कर रहा है, तो they are releasing their light more right, like that. It's like their telephone number, or you can say their ID number, or their however you want to say that. It is a way to make
address them.
हाँ, इसको ऐसे भी बोलते हैं. मैंने सुन रहा था कि एक डिक्टेशन एक मास्टर ने कहा था, अलादीन का चिराग है ना, so they are like genies, they are genie on the lamp. अच्छा, लैंप जो है ना, वो लैंप को रगड़ते थे ना अलादीन, तो genie would appear, So in this case, आप लैंप को रगड़ने के बजाय आप प्रियम्बल करते हैं, तो वो जीनी बोलते हैं, अरे हाँ मुझे कोई याद कर रहा है, तो क्या चाहिए आपको, आपने मेरी डिग्री करना, आपने मेरा प्रियम्बल पढ़ा है, और देन आप डिग्री करके उनको एनर्जी देते हैं. By giving them energy, the genie says, okay, I'll do this thing for you according to the will of God. So look at that example of genie and the lamp, and the preamble is really asking, waking up the genie, to tell what you need, through giving them energy through the decree and what your needs are, to help you.
And uncle, in the decrees, जब हम closing करते हैं तो do we say thanks separately or does it happen automatically? वो decree book में लिखा हुआ है closing?
वो लिखा हुआ है and in full faith, वो है, and in full faith is very important. तो decree के 3 पार्ट हैं, preamble है, body of decree है, और closing है.
Closing, ठीक है जी.
ये 3 पार्ट हैं.
Thank you uncle.
जेपी साहब.
जेपी सर, हाँ जी सर, अनम्यूट कर रही हूँ उनको. जेपी सर,
मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि असेंडेड लेडी मास्टर की
आवाज कम आ रही है आपकी.
है
आवाज.
मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि असेंडेड लेडी मास्टर की कॉन्शियसनेस में और असेंडेड मास्टर्स की कॉन्शियसनेस में क्या अंतर होता है.
असेंडेड मास्टर की कॉन्शियसनेस में और
लेडी असेंडेड मास्टर की कॉन्शियसनेस में क्या, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन ए लेडी मास्टर, असेंडेड लेडी मास्टर एंड जेंट असेंडेड मास्टर.
अच्छा, उसकी कॉन्शियसनेस में क्या अंतर होता है, ये क्वेश्चन ना. लेडी असेंडेड मास्टर या जेंट असेंडेड मास्टर की कॉन्शियसनेस में क्या अंतर होता है ना. वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन. अगर वो ट्विन फ्लेम हैं तो फिर तो मतलब कोई अंतर नहीं होता है. जैसे मैंने बताया, इफ दे आर ट्विन फ्लेम देन शिवा और पार्वती, दे आर एक ही चीज के 2 रूप हैं, so there is no difference in their consciousness. But if they are not twin flame, तो ये आपका क्वेश्चन है कि what is the difference. आंसर ये है इसका मेरे ख्याल में, every ascended master is unique. आप ascended master कल बन जाएंगे ना, आपके सोचने का तरीका जो होगा, आपको एक्सप्रेशन का तरीका जो होगा, आपकी किसी चीज को बताने का तरीका जो होगा वो यूनिक है आपके किसी भी फैमिली मेंबर के साथ, आपके जो भी भाई बहन है सबके जो भी हैं, तो इट इज सेम थिंग अप्लाइज as a male. As a female, you can apply the same thing as a female also. You know, most of the ladies are, यहाँ पर आपके सवाल का जवाब थोड़ा सा है, most of the female ladies are more mother like Kuan Yin जो है ना, the goddess of mercy. उनका दिल जो होता है ना माँ की तरह सॉफ्ट होता है. जो मदर मेरी है उनका, she was the mother of Jesus and many other embodiments also, and other female deities, because having to fulfill the role of mother, they are more like towards soft. Mother की quality जो होती है ना माँ की, वो they are different than the qualities of the man as a Sunday master. Man जो है ना, जो human being as a man is more like हमें बताया गया था ऐसे short, men are really they love conditionally. They are more lawgivers. They set the rules. ये करना है, ये करना है, ये करना है. Mother loves unconditionally. So see what I mean? Mother loves him. Mother is you can have the mother quality in man also. ये भी I want to make sure that you know that we have both of the quality of mother and father in us. But as a woman, as a lady master, lady Sunday master की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं. So they have, maybe if they have more, how many embodiments, but as a mother, they have more like the quality of mother more predominant. I think I would say that way, than the quality of, the God as father, as a man, as a gentleman, just a law and order kind of thing, But this is my thinking. I think somebody can disagree with me, anyone can. There are different ways to look at it. It's not like one answer, for every Sunday master and every Sunday lady master के लिए. ये भी नहीं है, ऐसा आंसर भी नहीं है. It's very deep. जी आपके कुछ कहना चाहते हैं इसके बारे में?
सर मेरे इस हिसाब से इसके दो पहलू हैं. There are two ways of looking at this question. One is what you said, and other one is that there may not be any difference because all the ascended masters are on the same level of consciousness of God. So if you see as per that perspective, then there is no difference. But if you on that perspective, then you go more deeper on particular level, then you might find some difference. But for us, they're all same.
ठीक है बेटा, I agree with this kind of it's like हम human level पे सोच रहे हैं Sunday master के बारे में. वो कैसे सोचते हैं? Which is really, I don't know, it is appropriate. I think they know the answer. Sunday master. जब हम Sunday master बन जाएंगे ना, then we can think about this question. I say, understand it now. But as a human level, we can postulate, we can guess, we may be right, we may be wrong. But this is, I think the way Jay has said, the way I have said, I think it's just a possible answer. Then, I think, accurate answer will, when we reach their consciousness, then we know the full accurate answer.
And the lady ascended master and gents ascended. Why it is written for one in lady ascended master? Why this has been used if there is no any difference?
Thank you.
Right? Higher level, there is no difference. But for why lady shabd has been used? Ascended master saying Janmin, ascended master Swanin, ascended master Nada. Why lady all has been used if there is no any difference?
क्वेश्चन है या कमेंट है आपका?
नहीं, कमेंट नहीं है. ये साहब ने जो कहा ना कि उस लेवल पर, हाँ उस लेवल पर जाकर दूसरी चीज है, लेकिन ह्यूमन लेवल पर देयर इज डिफरेंस. तो शब्दों में लेडी शब्द क्यों इस्तेमाल किया? I want to know. If there is no
मुझे
any
समझ में
difference,
नहीं मुझे समझ में नहीं आया क्वेश्चन ना, तो मैं भी जय पूनम and explain.
मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि अगर कॉन्शियसनेस में कोई अंतर नहीं है तो लेडी वर्ड क्यों यूज किया गया? लेडी असेंडेड मास्टर नादा, लेडी असेंडेड मास्टर और मौर्य जी के लिए नहीं किया गया असेंडेड मास्टर मौर्य। तो अगर कोई डिफरेंस नहीं है तो लेडी शब्द का क्यों इस्तेमाल किया है? आई वांट टू नो दैट।
अगर अंतर नहीं है तो शब्द कौन सा? पुनः आपने सुना?
नहीं सर, ये इनका कहने का ये कह रहे हैं कि अगर अगर जैसे मैंने बोला कि कॉन्शियसनेस अगर हम उस लेवल पे जैसे हमारे लिए सारे जैसे मास्टर सेम है, तो फिर लेडी की वर्ड क्यों यूज किया गया है सबके लिए? लेडी जैसे ऐसे नहीं बोलते जेंट्स मास्टर एल्मोरिया, बट लेडी के लिए लेडी मास्टर नाडा बोला जाता है, ऐसे लेडी क्यों यूज किया गया है? इनका ये
हाँ।
क्वेश्चन।
अच्छा, हाँ हाँ, ये अच्छा, ओके। क्योंकि ना अब इसका एक तरीका मेरे जो मन में आया कि ये जो ट्विन फ्लेम कॉन्सेप्ट है ना, ट्विन फ्लेम, हर एक असेंडे आपकी भी ट्विन फ्लेम है, असेंडे मास्टर की भी ट्विन फ्लेम है, हर एक मास्टर की ट्विन फ्लेम है, तो लेडी मास्टर जो है वो किसी की ट्विन फ्लेम तो होंगी।
Sir Srikal sir, may I say something about this?
हाँ जी,
May I say something about this? His
हाँ जी,
question. The word lady we use like Lakshmi Ma or Queen in your Mother Mary, they may have more of yin character, and the ascended masters like Saint Germain, Almoria, they have more of yang character. That's why we say mercy flame of, So as he's telling that Lady Master Nada and all that, that means the yin character is more in the Lady Ascended Masters, like Kuan Yin and Mother Mary, and yang character is more in other Ascended Masters. So there's a difference of yin energy and yang energy, female energy and male energy. That's why we say they are counterpart, they are twin flames. So twin flame means one flame has more of yang character and the other one has more of yin character.
Yeah,
so this is my opinion.
That's a good point. Good point. Like Saint Germain has a male quality, unke twin flame ka naam hai Portia. It's called a Lady Master Portia. Sometimes she called Portia, sometimes called Lady Master Portia. So I think that is like Almoria. We don't know about Almoria's twin flames, so it's called Almoria only. So when you know about Saint Master, about twin flame, then we call them Lady Master, so and so. So I think you're right about that. Yin and yin energy hai, and yin and yin mein motherly aa jati hai. Yin mein I think very good example. Thank you. ठीक है जी, JP साहब, I hope we'll talk about more about in the future. I think other people are waiting for the thing. So I think like ठीक है. Okay, I think we had a Satija ji raised his hand one time. Hello.
Yes sir, नमस्कार सर। मैं पूछा था कि 9 steps to alchemy of heart by Saint Germain, इसके बारे में थोड़ा बताइए जरा।
Alchemy, 9 steps of alchemy of Saint Germain, इसके बारे में थोड़ा बताइए। ये ना actually this is a very profound stamp actually ना Saint Germain ने कुछ ऐसा लिखा है, मेरे पास वो किताब है यहाँ कहीं पड़ी है, तो उनका पूरा चैप्टर का चैप्टर है उसके ऊपर। उसमें ये है कि जो भी आपने पहला स्टेप ऐसा है, मैं मुझे 9 स्टेप तो याद नहीं है, मैं आपको बताता हूँ कि पहला जो स्टेप है वो यह है कि we must have the picture of what you want to precipitate. You must have the picture in your mind what you want to precipitate. ये है पहला स्टेप है। So we have that's why we use a picture from the magazine or from the कोई भी अगर प्लॉट कोई बिल्डिंग लेनी है या ऑफिस है या कोई प्रोजेक्ट आपने शुरू करना है, So you must have a picture of as much have a details also. So next thing is to have a as much as details उसके जो है. उसके बाद में और कुछ part है. Last part है, no part है. Tell no man. I think Jay can explain that. I think if I'm missing something, Jay, मुझे बाकी के मुझे part याद नहीं आ रहे. लेकिन ये tell no man का जो है ना, ये बड़ा alchemy का है कि किसको बता दोगे ना तो then it will not happen because people will put their energies into that. I suggest, Baina, maybe I can suggest you the book, or that little bit more information, how to find more information about the 9 steps of alchemy by Saint Germain. I think they're a very important part. Okay, no, I'm देखता हूँ how I can find something to send you, on the WhatsApp here. ये आपने कुछ कहना है?
सर इसमें 9 स्टेप्स इनको TSN encyclopedia पे भी मिल जाएंगे, वहाँ पे भी है. थर्ड है like determine where you wish the object to be manifest, like which location you want to manifest the object. उस object का material क्या होगा, atomic pattern memorize करना है, divine intelligence अपने अंदर लानी है. तो इस टाइप के है उसमें पॉइंट्स.
कहाँ से देख रहे हैं आप? Is it on the TSL?
सर ये TSN encyclopedia में है ये. अच्छा
सतीजा जी को ये ना TSL encyclopedia आपने क्या डाला है? ये
9 steps
में क्या डाला है?
9 steps to precipitation from Saint Germain or alchemy.
9 steps to precipitate Saint Germain.
मैं सर चैट में डाल देता हूँ सबके लिए.
ठीक है, चैट पे डाल दीजिए. तो सतीजा जी can go to TSL encyclopedia, वहाँ से आपको मिल जाएंगे 9 steps. Nine steps to precipitation from Saint Germain on alchemy. Thank you. Very good. ठीक है जी, सतीजा जी, got it?
हाँ जी सर, वो उनका माइक म्यूट पे नहीं है, मतलब म्यूट है तो.
ठीक है. I think it's 11:30. आपको probably very late for you. So if nobody has question, रने जी कोई क्वेश्चन है आपका कुछ?
करती हूँ ना.
ठीक है, ओके.
रने जी. पवन जी आपका कोई क्वेश्चन है? Sir, I think
नमस्कार, नहीं है क्वेश्चन. थैंक यू.
ठीक है. I think we should seal it. 11:30. Jay is probably. What time is it for you, Jay? 1 o'clock?
Sir, 12.
12? Yeah, ठीक. Almighty God, I am that I am. Beloved Mother Mary, beloved Divine Mother Kuan Yin, beloved Saraswati Ma, Lakshmi Ma, beloved Parvati Ji, beloved Divine Mother in all the universes. We ask you to bless every person on earth, every member of every religious, spiritual community worldwide, all people who are looking for the knowledge of the finding the Divine Mother, finding the teaching of the Sunday Master. Please heal them. Please bring them to the closeness of your heart, beloved host of light, beloved Mother, beloved Guru Ma and Lanello. We ask you to help them, heal them, take away from them all their pains and suffering, all that they're in need of. Also bring them to the Sunday Master fold of the teaching, the understanding of the violet flame, and teaching of the I am that I am, teaching on the science of the spoken word, all that is needed for them to really, on this day of Mother's Day, they may be close to your heart, and they may be close to the heart of Mother in their own heart. Archangel Michael, please come and seal this energy so that nothing of the human or darkness may in any way disqualified. In God's holy name, I am that I am. We thank you for listening and accepting our prayer. Om Tat Sat Om. Amen. Thank you all. God bless you. All of you. Take care of.
Gratitude, sir.